Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another fun, exciting, informative, and any other positive adjective do you want to add live. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So let's say hello before I introduce you to my very special guest this evening. Hello, Lisa Randall. Good to see you, my friend. Tawny, hello. Rhonda, hello. Facebook user, happy Saturday. Who are you? Are you, Facebook user? Andrea, hello. Susan, hello. Stacy Renee, thank you for being here. Leslie, Tatala, how are you doing? How are things going, Leslie? Chris, good to see you. Priscilla, our moderator for the evening. Dr. Susan, she's an amazing moderator. Rebecca, hello. Cindy, hello. Cheryl, Mamala, how are you? Good to see you. Denise, hello. Susan, hello. Adriana, so good to see you. Jill, thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Rhonda, you too. Yes, you too. Tina with the two N's. Hello. Cheryl, hello. You're doing good. Delora, hello. Bookworms and butterflies. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Connie, good to see you. Amy, hello. Tamiko, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. And Andrea Turner, thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you being here. Oh, Emmy might be a Facebook user. Excellent. Thank you, Emmy. Laura, well, hello again. Good to see you, Laura. Thanks for being here. Karen, all the way from my home state of Illinois, even though I'm a Washingtonian now. Good to see you. Michelle Moray, hi, y'all. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. So I'm excited. Emilio's wife. Oh, I just have to ask you. I have to ask you, Dr. Susan Shumsky, do you like gelato?
Love gelato.
Oh, Emilio's wife, he makes the best gelato ever. They're in Oregon, and for my birthday, which is 2 days after Christmas, they surprised me with an array of gelatos. So the weight that I lost for the wedding, I just inhaled, basically I inhaled it. White light healing. Hello, thank you for being here. Well, without further ado, you know how us Greeks are. We like to wait a little bit. Hey, Sharon. And Dina, hello. See, this is what I mean. We wait for everybody to come in. We say hello. We take our time. And it's different, you guys, than TikTok. So thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you being here. Hey, Jody. Thanks for being here, my friend, all the way from Canada. Gelato for the beautiful American people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I am so excited to have Dr. Susan Shumsky on this evening. We so back right before the um, pandemic, um, well, she has cruises. She does these amazing cruises, and I applied. I'm like, I'm going to apply as a presenter, and unfortunately, because of the pandemic, that cruise was canceled. And then I got a little email. Hi, we'd like to see if you're interested. I'm like, yes! Oh my God, I was excited. I was over the moon, over the moon. And Molly McCord's going to be there, and Sunny Dawn Johnston is going to be there, and you're going to be there. Several amazing speakers are going to be there. So I'm so honored and so thrilled to be there. But not only, not only does she provide these amazing cruises, but her two latest books, Prosperity Meditations, Everyday Practice to Create an Abundant Life, and the newest book, I'm interested in both, obviously, but this newest book, The Inner Light. I love this, guys. Listen to this. How India Influenced the Beatles. I cannot wait to hear the information about this. So, without further ado, everybody, I know I can't hear you, but go ahead, clap. Let's give a round of applause for Dr. Susan Shumsky. How are you this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time from your very busy world to be here. You have an array of books. You have been an amazing teacher for, I mean, you probably started when you were 2. So for 50 years, right?
Yeah, I was two.
You were See, I told you she started at a very early age. And you've been on TV shows, you've been in magazines, you've written over 20 books and 39 different languages. They have been transferred. What am I trying to say?
Translated.
Translated into 39 different languages. I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. Do
Yeah,
you want
I have
go ahead.
39 foreign editions. It's not 39 languages, but yeah, I do have 39 foreign books and 20 books in English, and I've won 43 book awards.
Crazy. You are busy. And my other friend that you and I both know, Dawn Silver. She from Chicago, used to own Healing Earth bookstore, and she says to say hello to you as well. So people are clapping. Look, that's clapping, clapping. Andrea says, so amazing. Hi, Heather. Lily, hello. And Joy, hello. Thank you for being here. So, can you tell people a little bit more about what you do?
Okay, well, yeah, I'm an author, but also I put together these seminars at sea, these conferences at sea, and I'm so glad that you're going to be on one of them, which is our Hidden Secrets Revealed cruise that's coming up April 7th. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to be at the other one, Sail with Spirit.
Sail with Spirit. Everyone's like, what? Did I sign up for the wrong one? But you guys can still sign up for the other one too. But go ahead.
Sail with Spirit is taking place September 1st to the 8th. And that's
Yes.
sailing from Alaska, sailing to Alaska, sailing from Seattle, round trip to Alaska. And we're going to be stopping in Ketchikan, in Skagway, in Juneau, and Victoria, BC. And so this is my life is cruises right now. Since the pandemic is over, I haven't been writing any books. What I've been doing is working on my cruises coming up, which I have 4 coming up.
Wow.
So yeah, I got into this. It's a wonderful kind of idea to have a conference on a cruise ship because it's so relaxing, and you're being rocked like a baby on the cruise ship, and at the same time you're getting these amazing speakers, and you're going to these fantastic ports, and we have these wonderful shore excursions at every port. So yeah, I'm right now, that's my mind is focused on cruises.
I love that. But you've been teaching like all over. You've been teaching all over the place. And you know, what would you say your favorite thing to teach, your favorite thing to have people experience would
Well,
be?
my favorite thing that I teach is something called divine revelation, which is about learning how to listen to the still small voice within, that divine intuitive voice that's within us, that we can tap into anytime and get answers to any question, receive guidance, wisdom, inspiration, be fed by spirit, get anything that you want to know, just ask a question. And everything that I teach is based upon one principle, and that is ask and it shall be given unto you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but everything else that I teach, I love equally. I love everything that I teach.
Well, I've heard from others that you're an amazing teacher, and the people that have been on with you on the cruise ship just they're like, yeah, she knows her stuff, and she is a joy to be with. So I'm excited. Um, Now I want to talk a little. How many Beatle fans do we have out there? How many Beatle fans do we have out there? Because I want to talk a little bit about Dr. Susan's new book, The Inner Light. And let's see, who is a Beatle fan? Hi, Leticia. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Leticia is coming on my retreat that I'm co-facilitating. I leave on Monday for Ecuador. So super excited about that. Look at all the Beatle fans we've got here. Look at this. One, yes, thank you. Andrea, Dina, Lisa, Chris, Lily. Oh my gosh, look at all these. Cheryl, Amelia's wife, Connie. Hi, Connie. Good to see you. Rhonda, Jamie, you got a bunch of, oh my gosh. Andrea says, well, let's all give away our age. Okay.
Yeah, really. We were just talking about how Elias was born in 1964, And I was just telling him that that's the year the Beatles first came to America.
And then we always have our jokester. Dolores says, Beatles are okay, but I like dragonflies better or grasshoppers. Well, thank you. But we're talking about Beatles, the band, silly girl. I know what you mean. I love the Beatles. Grew up with them. Yes, 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 yes. So the book, The Inner Light, How India Influenced the Beatles. Can you tell people a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is the book, The Inner Light, How India Influenced the Beatles. And it's an awesome book. It's so huge. It's like, look at how fat
Wow.
it is.
Wow.
It's so fat.
Wow.
It's got 512 pages.
Oh my
It has
gosh.
950 endnotes. It's so well researched.
Oh, wow.
And by the way, I'm so proud because I made the collage for the cover and my publisher allowed me to use it, believe it or not. Usually publishers don't allow you to use your own artwork. But I created this beautiful cover, which is really a nod to Sergeant Pepper. If you could probably recognize that right away, that it's a nod to Sergeant Pepper because like Sergeant Pepper, it has all these people in it, and the spiritual masters are there, and then also the Indian musicians are there, and right in the middle we have Lakshmi. Just on Sergeant Pepper album, Lakshmi is there. So yeah, oh, there's better. You can see it much better. Yeah.
Very cool. You did a great job with that. This would probably take me 2 years. You did a great
It took me a long time. It took me weeks and weeks to create that.
That's
but
awesome.
It came out really well. So yeah, aside from being proud of the cover, I'm also proud because it has so much information in it. It has everything you ever wanted to know about the Beatles and India, and also everything that you didn't even want to know about the Beatles and India. It's all in there. It's like an encyclopedia of the Beatles in India. And not only do I talk about the song lyrics that are influenced by India or influenced by spirituality, really, of any kind, and also the musicians, the musical instruments from India, and the history of the Beatles in India, what exactly happened there. All the secrets are revealed, the good, bad, the ugly. It's all in there. It's a huge expose of what went on. So the book is really, every chapter in the book is a song. So it's told through the songs.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. It's really great. So the hidden meanings of these songs, it's these songs you grew up with and you didn't know what was the story behind those songs. It's all in there.
Is there a favorite song that you have?
Yeah, my favorite is Across the Universe.
Okay.
And the reason why I love that is because it's about meditation. You see, I was with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, that guy there.
Yeah.
I was with him for 2 decades, and I was on his personal staff for 6 years.
Wow.
I was in his various ashrams for 2 decades. So I wrote this memoir, about my time there. So in any case, right after the Beatles learned transcendental meditation, which is what that guru taught, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, he founded transcendental meditation. And he was the guru's mentor. So they learned from him in late August of 1967. And very soon after that, John wrote this song, Across the Universe. And it came to him in a flash, sort of in the middle of the night. And then he went downstairs and wrote it immediately. And it was about meditation. And he said that it's really his favorite lyrics of all the songs he ever wrote. He said he believes it is his best lyric, in fact. Wow. And in that song, there's some Sanskrit words in it, which is Jai Guru Deva. So Jai Guru Deva. So what does that mean? Well, Maharishi, anytime somebody would come and visit him, he would never say hello, goodbye, have a nice day. Instead, he would put his hands together in pranam position. This is namaskar or pranam position. He puts his hands there and he'd say, Jai Gurudev, And he would say that 100 times every day. So what does that mean? It means glory to the divine preceptor, glory to the divine guru, the divine teacher. And in that case, it was the teacher, his teacher, who was Swami Brahmananda Saraswati. So he was giving glory and giving honor to his guru 100 times a day. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. So that's we would hear him say that. And then John Lennon stuck an Om after that in the song. Jai Gurudeva Om is what he wrote in the song. And Om is the sound that underlies and gives rise to the universe, according to Indian philosophy. So that's what that means. And the song really describes the meditation experience very beautifully. So I love the lyrics and I love the song too. But I love all the Beatles songs. except for that Mary thing. What is it called? Mary and the I don't know.
Oh gosh, I'm blanking.
See, yeah, I'm blanking too.
I was too young, guys.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s, 70s, my brother's band sang Beatles. Oh, I love that. I love it. What song is it? What song is what, Andrea? Which song?
The Mary song. I just don't remember the name of it.
Oh.
It's a stupid song. It's the only bad song they ever wrote.
And Andrea's is such a coffee table book. Love it. Yeah, I mean, but if you are a Beatles fan, guys, rush out and get the book.
Oh, yeah. It has 170 very rare photos in it. Wow. I managed to get photos from these Indian musicians, and, it's just awesome.
I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And your books
by the way, it has 130 QR codes in it as well.
Wow.
The QR codes go to videos, audios, and lyrics.
You really did your homework and then some.
It was so much work.
LaDonna's like, amazing. I'm like, Lily just ordered the book. Awesome. Lily.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Emmy has a question. When you meditate, is there one note to sing Om, like a C note, etc.?
First of all, I don't recommend using Om as a mantra. My Maharishi used to say that Om is a sound that should never be broken because it is the sound that underlies and gives rise to the universe. So he said that if you use Om as a mantra, it will break your life. In other words, you'll end up becoming a recluse. You'll lose everything, lose all your money, lose all your possessions, and you'll end up being a recluse. So he kind of really warned us against using that as a mantra.
Wow.
But what was the question about? She had a question about using a mantra. She asked, what musical note?
Yes.
Okay, so quite often mantras are chanted, yes, and people will sing the mantras. Mm-hmm. And I'm not aware of any particular note that's better than any other note for singing a mantra or chanting a mantra.
There was Barry Goldstein created an exercise that I have borrowed and used on a retreat, and it's beautiful music, and they sing Om, Shalom, and Home, and with movement. So it was beautiful. I mean, we close our eyes when we do it, but it was so moving. And I was on a Celebrate Your Life experience and on a retreat in Scottsdale, and Barry did it, and there was movement with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm doing my retreat the following month. So I brought it to that retreat. I've even done it on TikTok. And it was great. It was awesome. Joy says, I've got her new book in my hand. I'm going now so I could read it. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. Yikes. We always say Om before yoga.
I don't know how seriously you should take that advice from Maharishi, but I'm just passing that along.
Passing along. Okay. Andrea says, always makes me cry. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I know. Um, I taught it to my students from the Om Shalom home. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Chris says, I love that chant. Yeah, because that Om is so Om Shalom home. So yes, I love the sound. But thank you, Emmy, for asking your question. Um, does anybody have questions? What is Om? I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Om Nova. Oh, Omna Shivaya.
Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya.
Yes.
Okay, so Om, you know what Om is, and Namo means I bow to, and Shivaya is Lord Shiva.
That's beautiful too.
So Om Namo Shivaya means I bow to Lord Shiva.
I love that. You know, I have always, Dr. Susan, I've always been intrigued by the Indian culture. And, you know, I will admit the Bollywood movies as well, but I love the movement and everything.
Oh yeah.
And when I did a past life regression, I was an Indian woman in a couple lives. And I find it fascinating how we connect to these cultures from past lives. It's just, it's beautiful. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome, Leslie. Thank you. It's the only toning I would have. You're cute. You're us, Sheila. Thank you for Sheila for being here. Was there an explanation given as to why Om has that effect?
Because of the fact that Om is the hum that gives rise to the whole universe. Okay, so in Indian philosophy, they believe that form comes from sound. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Okay, and so this idea, and by the way, that John 1:1 that I just quoted from the Bible is the exact same verse in the Yajurveda of India. So that's why we know that Jesus went to India to study.
Exactly.
Okay, so so Om is the hum from which the form of the universe comes out, right? So because it is that hum that is everlasting, that never begins and never ends, Maharishi suggested that breaking it by saying Om, 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 you know, by breaking it, eventually it's going to end. I mean, you can't hum it all the time. Eventually, it'll be the end of your breath. So when you break it, you're breaking your life. He says, he believes, I'm just quoting Maharishi here. He says that it will cause you to become a recluse.
Priscilla says your website is beautiful, Dr. Shumsky.
I'm shocked. My website's so old and needs updating so badly.
Well, thank you for Priscilla for looking. And Pamela says, thank you for explaining his thought process. You're welcome. You're welcome. So if you can, guys, please check out the book. And it is on Audible as well, correct?
Yeah, it's an audiobook. It's on Kindle. But the cool thing about the actual hard copied book is that it is the pictures, you know, that are in the book. It's really lovely.
I don't know about you, but I like to hold on to a book.
Me too.
It sounds crazy, but I love the way that the book smells. I know that sounds weird, and I like to, you know, sometimes. Shameless plug, everybody. Sometimes I love to just, you know, like, just I'll read something again, and I want to read it again, or I'll highlight it, or do something. I think it's, you know, it's got. I don't know. I'm a former massage therapist and massage instructor, so I'm tangible. I like that
tactile.
Yes.
Tactile.
So, yeah. All right. Let's see. You need to present as your past life Indian woman on TikTok. You're hysterical. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Denise says not at all. I feel the same way. Excellent. Excellent. Now, not only do you have this book that came out, everyone knows that I love I love manifesting. I've done workshops on manifesting. I am excited also for now, guys, write this down. Get a piece of paper and write it down. It is prosperity meditations, everyday practice to create an abundant life. And that is an amazing title. And I love, did you design this too? Because that's just really cool.
No, I didn't design it. Yeah, it,
Yeah.
I didn't. Well, I guess I shouldn't say I didn't design any of my covers because I actually sort of designed the Maharishi and Me title, the
Yeah.
memoir.
But this is, it's a beautiful, it's very,
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a lovely, lovely design.
it's eye catching.
Yeah.
Now, would you say for people um, that you recommend that they would meditate how many times a week?
I think people should meditate every day.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
even if it's for 5 minutes.
Right. And that's what I tell them on TikTok and on here as well. I do a meditation. Actually, I'm doing a meditation tomorrow night just for a couple minutes. I think it, God, universe, spirit is trying to speak to us, and we're not hearing because of all the chatter that's going on. And
Mm-hmm.
all of you know that I say this, but it is important that when we slow down, when we let go and just zone in, what are we doing, everyone? We are increasing our intuition. I always tell them, Dr. Susan, that when you're talking bad about yourself and you're hearing yourself talking bad about yourself, so you're lowering the vibration of clairaudience, you're seeing yourself in a bad light. You look through the mirror and you're like, ugh, this again, or uh, or you're just feeling bad about yourself. You're letting go of the clairaudience. You're lowering the vibration of clairsentience and clairvoyancy.
Mm-hmm.
When we light attracts light, it is important as when you meditate and you're in that place of really place of love, place of higher connection. That inner voice is connecting to the divine, and you can then get that aha moment.
Exactly.
I know that I told people, if it's not your thing, one moment, getting my props. If it's not your thing to be like, and you're like meditating and this, I I tell them, then do it while you're taking a shower. Wash the dishes, get that zone out. I get my best ideas when I'm washing dishes or ironing, especially ironing. I'm like, I'm in the zone. And I'm like, wait, did I just do the whole shirt? I did. And I'm like, I don't even need this dress shirt. Why am I doing this one? One time I even like, I'm gonna embarrass myself. One time I was like just getting things on, and I'm like, why am I ironing underwear? That is the weirdest thing ever. I just but I was in such a zone, and I got a whole download of an outline for a retreat or an outline for a workshop. It is the best place to be. Um, Heather says she enjoys meditating while wood burning. Yes, yes. So there are many ways. Again, like I always say, many, many paths, all going to the divine. However you do it is great. Andrea said, "Oh my God, you must be British. You're cute. You're super cute." Um, my people are funny. My people are funny. The soap smell. The soap smells like a thrift shop. Actually, I call it vintage soul. Oh, okay. I like it. Vintage. So when you're taking a shower and you're just getting into that zone, yeah, a lot of people. And as we know, water is a conduit for intuitive energy, psychic energy. So it's awesome. Is there a way in the book that you for to help with prosperity, because everybody is like, oh, I want this and I want this and I want to be more prosperous and I want to be rich, and what's the winning lotto number, all those kind of things.
Yeah, the whole book is about that. It's prosperity meditations, but it's not just about money. Let me just give you an idea here. I'm
Sure.
going to go to the table of contents for a moment, and just so it's not only about money. It's about unlimited thinking.
Mm,
It's about being unlimited. It's about
right.
attaining prosperity consciousness. So unlimited thinking is the first part. Unlimited good, unlimited health, unlimited love, and unlimited planet.
Wow.
So it's all about transforming your mind, changing your mind from boundaries to boundless, transforming from limited thinking to unlimited thinking. So all the books, just, it's about so many different things. So some of the chapters, money goes where it's welcomed, prosperity awareness, prosperous awareness, prosperous empowerment, prosperous happiness, prosperous pathway and purpose, prosperous manifestation, prosperous career, prosperous home and auto, prosperous lifestyle, prosperous bank account, prosperous physical health, prosperous mental health, prosperous spiritual health, prosperous self-love, prosperous life partner, prosperous relationships, prosperous world, and prosperous peace on earth. Those are the chapter titles.
Those are great.
And then then there's an appendix at the end where you can look up what thing you want to work on and just go to that place and in the book. And there are meditations, affirmations, and mantras in this book. So we've got guided meditations. And I believe that guided meditations are the easiest way to meditate, because I call it the do nothing program. Do nothing, nothing, and less than nothing. Because guided meditations, all you have to do is just follow the instructions step by step. And so meditations are in the book, and then also affirmations for you to say with a confident and clear voice with conviction. And then mantras are in the book as well. Now, with regards to the meditations, the guided meditations, I suggest that what you do is read those guided meditations onto a device, maybe onto your computer or your phone or wherever you record things. And then after you've recorded it, you just sit comfortably and you turn on the recording and listen to your own voice. That'll guide you into meditations. So you sit comfortably and turn on the replay and then close your eyes and go into meditation. Just follow the instructions. It'll take you into meditation. So it's very powerful to use these meditations in that way.
LaDonna says, I agree, because the guidance helps me stay focused. Yes. And
that's right. It helps you stay focused. That's one of the main reasons for guided meditation.
And they're wonderful. I mean, I started during the pandemic. I would get on twice a day and do a guided meditation every day on a live. And nothing was scripted. It's just I closed my eyes and said whatever came through. I think that for the first 2 weeks, we were just imagining divine light entering our cells, pouring it out into the house, pouring it out into each nook and cranny of the house, then going next door to our neighbors outside. We spread, it was during the pandemic, so we were just spreading goodness and light and love. And then we ended up watching the world light up like little light bulbs all over the place. So it was a good meditation. Now I want to read a little something for all of you from the book. And it says this: if you want to draw prosperity into your life, first abandon the idea that spiritual people must be poor. Prosperity meditations can help you develop a new, fresh, optimistic, and empowering attitude about money. By using its methods, you can change your belief about prosperity and thereby draw greater wealth into your life on all levels: spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, material, environmental, and planetary. It's everything that you just said. And it is important because, guys, let me read this part, this next paragraph. You, all of you watching, and those of you that are watching the replay, especially those of you that are watching the replay, you have the power to create affluence in all areas of life, not just material. The creator, God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to say, is waiting for you to open to the unlimited riches of heaven that are always available to you. All you need All you need is to learn how to receive the boundless bounty that is your birthright, everybody. What do I say on TikTok and on all the social media channels? I'm always telling all of you, and this is exactly what Dr. Susan is telling you guys, that you are limitless. You are not limited. Limited keeps you in that comfort zone. You don't step out of this. The universe wants to tell you that all is available for you. And when you just start tiny, itsy bitsy, 1 minute of, okay, and here's the thing, you can do two ways of doing this. The guided meditations are wonderful. If you do the affirmations, that's great. But remember, you have to feel it. You can't just say, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. Woo! Winning lotto numbers 12, 27, 19, 2, 3, 7, 4. I am rich, I am rich. Not going to happen, guys. You have to be able to feel it. And that's the thing. When you want to manifest it, you have to feel it and take action. And part of that is go into that meditation, go into that with that sense of purpose, of you being of purpose, you being of service, not only to yourself, for the higher good of everybody around. That's what we're missing in this world. We're missing that connection piece. Would you agree?
Absolutely. 100% agree.
Yeah.
Another thing that my book contains, by the way, are various exercises to do as well, not just the affirmations, prayers, and all that. So awesome. There's what I call writing meditations, and it's just different things to do.
And people need that. Mm-hmm. People are all the people that I have on social media. They're like, what else can we do? They're hungry for that stuff.
Exercises, different things. Yeah.
Right.
So the book, it's a wonderful book. It's a great book.
Guys, get both. Get both books. Do a two-for. Get both. Right. Prosperity meditations. So if you
were you going to read something else from the book? I interrupted you.
I was going to. My screen just went like this. Please hold, callers. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. 1 moment, please. Okay. I was like, oh wait, where did it go?
All right, let me read something from the book.
Please do.
I'll read what the definition of prosperity consciousness.
I got it. Go ahead.
Prosperity consciousness. Prosperity consciousness is an intrinsic subconscious belief that you deserve to be wealthy, healthy, cared for, lavishly supplied, and wildly, passionately happy. True abundance is infinite joy, fullness, contentment, wholeness, and repletion. Love is the key that unlocks prosperity consciousness. Love is the primal motivating energy that creates and sustains the universe, the glue that binds the cosmos together and that causes evolution and change. It opens the heart and attracts abundance. The most powerful, potent form of love is divine love, which prospers and blesses you moment by moment. Divine love and abundance walk hand in hand.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but my heart just got the center of my chest got all warm and a little tingly.
Oh, that's good. You got one of your signals.
I did.
When we are intuitive, when we are in touch with spirit, spirit will feed us signals. Some of the signals are kinesthetic, which was what you just got, that feeling in the heart. It could be a feeling anywhere in your body. It could also be visual.
Right.
It'd be auditory. It could be gustatory. There's a lot of different ways to receive the signals. But the signals are signs that tell you that you're in touch with spirit with a capital S. And each divine being that you contact, for example, Jesus, you contact Jesus, or you contact Saint Germain, or you contact Babaji, or one of the other divine beings, or an angel like Raphael, Archangel, Michael. Each divine being that you contact will feed you a specific signal so that you can recognize that. And then later, when you get the signal, you know, oh, I'm getting my Jesus signal. Oh, I know now that Jesus is here. Or you ask for the signal that will help you to verify. Because you were asking me what I enjoy teaching. And not only do I teach people how to listen to that inner voice and develop their intuition, but also how to distinguish and discern between that true voice of spirit and other voices in your mind, how to test whether the message is the real thing. So I teach that, and it's in a couple of my books. One of the books is Divine Revelation, and another one is called Awaken Your Divine Intuition. So signals are very important in this process, so that it helps you to, oh, I'm getting my signal, you know, that helps me to know that I'm clear, that I'm ready to receive a divine message, or that I just received a divine message. So when you got that experience in your heart, that indicated to you that what you heard, the words that you heard, were coming from spirit with a capital S.
And I love that, because I get a lot of that. I'm going to make a joke in a minute, but I'm being serious, guys. I do get the heart tingles. There's always this thing, Dr. Susan, that it feels like someone's doing this to the top of my head. I'm like, oh God, I'm like, I just want to like do that. I'm not going to do it because
exactly.
Definitely.
So that's one of your signals. So whenever you get that signal, the next time you get that signal, ask for the name. Just say, who's here? Who is this? Ask for the name, ask for the signal, and then say, if it's Jesus, for example, say, Jesus, if it's really you, if it's really Jesus, please make the signal stronger.
Okay.
And also ask some of the other, I have a 10 test system for testing the experiences. And one of the signals is, one of the tests is, do you come in the name of God? Or do you come in the name of the Christ? So always ask that. And, you know, it's a whole system. I teach a whole system.
Are you teaching
about that
on the ship?
I do plan to teach, to do what I call the breakthrough on the ship, which is people opening to spirit and receiving a signal from Holy Spirit. Everyone in a group will receive their signal for Holy Spirit. So that'll be on the Sail with Spirit cruise, sailwithspirit.com, sailwithspirit.com. And be sure to mention Elias when you register. Mention his name, sailwithspirit.com. And you better do it soon, because the ship is actually filling up really fast, though it's not till September.
I know.
But people are going back to cruises with a vengeance.
They want to go.
People want to go on cruise ships now that there's, you know, that the vaccination mandate is gone and that they can go on the ship safely, you know, so people are just signing up.
Andrea says, oh, wow, so funny you mentioned Saint Germain, my confirmation name and also mother's name. She has passed goosebumps. See? So, you know,
goosebumps is one of those signals.
Yeah.
Goosebumps, or like a something going up your spine kind of feeling, is one of those signals. So each signal is very specific. It has a divine being or a name that goes with it. So each signal, so when you get the signal, ask for the name. When you get the name, ask for the signal. When you get the signal and the name, ask for the message. Everything I teach is one principle: ask and it shall be given unto you. Ask, 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 and keep asking.
Where were you when I started? Darn it. I wish
it's been a long road. And I don't know what to say.
I'm going to tell you, I'm being serious, but I'm going to tell you this. So sometimes I get a hot flash, like I'm like,
exactly. That can be a hot flash.
Oh my God, I'm getting like a hot flash thing.
That can be one of them. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the signals can come in one of 6 ways: seeing, hearing, feeling, tasting, smelling, or getting a body movement, involuntary body movement.
Andrew has a question, fascinating question. I have heard that a candle should be lit when you are consciously open to receive, then blow out to close the door. Any truth?
Oh, you mean for manifestation?
For when
You know
she's,
what? You
yes,
know what? Whatever works for you.
I was going to say the same.
Everything is based upon your belief. It is done unto you as you believe. That's a quote from Jesus. He talked about manifestation so much. So it is done unto you as you believe. So it be done unto you. Whatever it is that you believe is going to happen is exactly what happens. And it's not your conscious belief, it's your subconscious belief that's creating your destiny and creating your reality. So if you're not manifesting in your life the things that you want to manifest, you have to change those subconscious beliefs. And affirmation is, I believe, the most powerful way for you to change your beliefs, and meditation as well. But if you want to manifest things in the physical world, speaking the truth through affirmation with a strong voice and confidence, that's how things will manifest in the physical world for you. But
Yeah.
here's a but.
Mm-hmm.
The trouble with the law of attraction is that they're missing one thing. And that is, it's well and good to make your shopping list. Oh, I'm going to manifest this. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to use the law of attraction. I'm going to manifest all these things, and they're all on my list. So you manifest all these things on your list, and then what? Oh my God, my life isn't turning out like I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. Why did I manifest all this stuff? So the most important thing to do before you make your shopping list is to ask Spirit with a capital S, what is highest wisdom for me to do? What is my mission? What am I here to accomplish? Once you've discovered that, then it will be easy to manifest the things that are the things that you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime.
Right.
So if you need to have a Mercedes Benz at that point, you'll have the Mercedes Benz. If you need the house on the hill, you'll have that. If you need the 2.3 children, you'll have whatever it is you want, you will have, because those are the things that are of highest good and highest wisdom for you to have in order to complete your mission. So
And
so
think
important.
about it, guys. You know my story. Many of you know my story. I left Illinois because I went to Celebrate Your Life, fell in love with Washington, and after divorcing my narcissistic ex, um, it was I just said, you know what? I need to go to the Pacific Northwest. It was like a done deal. I packed up these two beautiful things, Harry and Willow, in a Toyota Prius, Dr. Susan, and traveled 2,000 miles. Um, and like it was filled to the brim. And I'm like, I am nuts. I don't know anybody out here. But I was just so drawn. And I knew deep inside, I'm like, I don't know why, but I bet you the one is there. I bet you any money the one is there. I
Wow.
like I have to go. And then I also knew like the career is gonna just do a huge flip flop, huge, once I get to the Pacific Northwest. And I got married October 17th. And the career is definitely moving, and I'm thrilled. Pamela, I had a question. Is your 10 test system in one of your books? Yes.
Yes. It's in the book Awaken Your Divine Intuition. And it's also in Divine Revelation. The book Awaken Your Divine Intuition is written more like a workshop. It's a kind of a step-by-step thing. Divine Revelation is written more like a book.
Okay.
It has more information in it. But I think just as for a step-by-step, this is how-to book, Awaken Your Divine Intuition.
Let's see. Oh, Pam. Oh, thanks, Pamela. You have a really wonderful smile. Serious question. Do you ever get face aches as you smile so much? No, I think smiling just brightens people's faces and gives you a good oomph. Let's see. Let's look at. That's a beautiful book. Wow, that's beautiful. These.
Awaken Your Divine Intuition.
Wow.
This is the book that will teach you the 10 tests.
Okay.
And it will teach you about spiritual discernment.
Hmm.
One of the chapters, I think, is called Become Spiritually Street Smart, is about discernment.
Dolores says, I need Sail with Spirit. Okay, come join us. Come join us.
Oh yeah, come.
Come
Yeah,
join us.
there's practicing safe spirituality is one of the sections, and the 10 tests of spiritual discernment is in that.
Lisa
And
says,
and also Misadventures in Psychic Delusion is in there as well.
oh, nice.
So
That's a good.
check it out.
Lisa has a question. I see roses or smell them, then it
Yeah.
stops, and then again everywhere. It confuses me on who is there and why.
Ah, perfect. Ask. When
Yeah.
you get the smell of roses, ask. Ask for the name. Ask for the name. When you get the signal, ask for the name. When you get the name, ask for the signal. When you get the name and the signal, ask for the message. Ask questions. Ask. The best way to develop your intuition is through practice. Practice, practice, practice. How to practice? Ask questions and receive answers. That's how to practice intuition. It's just like playing the piano. At first, you make a lot of mistakes. At first, it doesn't sound so great, and you're not really very good at it. But with practice, it gets better and better. And then all of a sudden, there's a symphony coming out of you. So the same thing is with intuition. Intuition is a teachable, learnable skill. It's a skill, just like any other skill, learning a foreign language or whatever. And it takes practice. So the best way to practice, like I said, is to ask, 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 and receive, receive, receive.
Well, these books, I'll be added to Elias's book list. Well, Delora, can you add these to my book list, please? Can you add them so people can? Yes, it'd be great. It'd be great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Eleni, I just asked her how she is in Greek, guys. Can you give us an example of how you get a name?
Okay.
Yes.
There's many ways to get a name. You might hear the name auditorily. You might see the being, Jesus, for example, and then you'll know it's Jesus. You might use dowsing to get the name. In other words, dowsing would be like using a pendulum, L rods, Y rods. There's different ways to spell out things in using dowsing. So those are some of the ways that you can get the name.
Smart, very smart.
And I use a table as a dowsing tool personally.
A table?
Table tipping. I do table tipping.
I had a good joke, but I'll leave it. Have you ever been to Chicago?
Sure, I've been everywhere. I live in an RV and I have no home base. Okay. I'm broadcasting from my RV right now.
Oh, I love that. I used to manage Ed DeBevic's restaurant, that crazy 50s, 60s place, where we used to be a little sassy to people in Chicago. So we did a lot of table tipping. Stephanie says, is that like cow tipping? Could be.
Exactly.
Where is your book list at? The book, Delora, can you put the book list up there where they can find all the books that I recommend on all the social media? I am definitely these books and Awaken Your Third Eye, definitely The Power of Auras. These are all, guys, they're great. Go to drsusan.org. drsusan.org. Go and see, and all the books are on Amazon. She has them in Audible. I cannot believe, you guys. Oh my God, our hour went like that. It went like that. Thanks to Laura. Here's where you guys can find the book list. Thank you. So we have, just again, remember her 2 books. If you love the Beatles, you want to get her book. Get both of them. Get all of them. Get all of them. Get all of them. And the prosperity meditations. This has been an amazing hour. Thank you. Yes, awaken your divine intuition. Love that. Everyone is saying thank you. Priscilla's saying I want to awaken your third
Come
eye.
on the cruise, though. Come on, sail with spirit. We're going to be there. You'll
Yes.
be with us in person. You get to hang out with us. It'll be so much fun. We'll be having dinner together, all of our group. We'll go on shore excursions together. It's going to be amazing.
Do you have any
sailwithspirit.com, SAIL, sailwithspirit.com.
Andrew says, you should message me. You have wild stories. Thank you, Priscilla. Yes, drsusan.com. Yes, Stephanie, we can be groupies. Stephanie's coming. We'll be meeting her in Ecuador in a couple days. If you could, just a small hint, do you have any idea what the program is going to like? Do you know any idea with how it's going to be for when people are on the ship? Do they just sign up for different people?
Oh, okay. So we will have our conference center on the ship.
Okay.
The conference center holds about 200 people, and that's where we will be holding all of our seminars.
Awesome.
And all the seminars, almost all the seminars are free. They come with the package. You know, you're getting your cruise. It's all inclusive. The food is included. And in fact, on that particular cruise, not only is that included, but also the Wi-Fi, free prepaid gratuities, free beverage package that includes alcoholic beverages if you drink, but it's over a $400 package is included. And also taxes are included. Port charges are included. So for that one price, you get everything. And so we will be having these wonderful seminars in the conference room, which is really a lovely room. It has these big windows, look out over the ocean on that ship. And it's a wonderful ship. It's on Celebrity Solstice, which is a really very luxurious ship. It has gourmet food. It's more of a high-end kind of cruise line. And so we will have from early morning till late night, there will be wonderful workshops going on that you can experience, and it's going to be fantastic. What else can I tell you? Also, there will be the shore excursions.
Yes.
So what we have planned is in Ketchikan, there'll be a totem. We're going to go to the totem parks, and we're going to be doing drumming out there. And for Skagway, we're going to go on this incredible White Pass Railway that goes up into the Yukon and goes into Canada. And then we're going to take a bus back. So it's a very scenic tour. And in Juneau, we're going to do whale watching and I think a salmon bake in the same kind of excursion. And also that's Mendenhall Glacier. Mendenhall Glacier is part of it as well. So that'll be what's going on when we get to Juneau. And then Victoria, BC, I don't yet know what we're going to do there, but it'll be great. Whatever it is, it's going to be great.
Somebody asked, will they be able to see the Aurora Borealis?
Not where we're going. We're not going up into northern Alaska. We're just going along the coastline, obviously. So what you'll see is glaciers. There's an incredible Dawes Glacier that we're going to be. That's one of the stops. We don't get off the ship there, but we park there and we do the glacier viewing on one of the days of the cruise. So yeah, it's really cool.
Delora, if you come, I'll have Dr. Susan hold one end. I'm going to get some shiny purple, blue, green paper. I'll be on the other end. You can be in your cabin, and we're just going to, Dr. Susan and I will just shake the sheets kind of like this with the purple and the blue and the green, and you just take a picture. And then you can say, look, I've seen the aurora borealis. See? It'll be easy that way. I'm a little silly, Dr. Susan. I'm a little silly.
That's a good idea.
I have to tell you. Well, I want to thank you so much for being here. And everyone, please, 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 let me do this real quick. Please go to, again, www.drsusan.org. Check out all her books. Look at them on Amazon. They are available also on Audible for those of you that want to listen. And I'd love to have you come back again sometime and we can talk a little bit more about your teachings, because they're absolutely fascinating. You are just a fascinating woman. I cannot wait to meet you in person. And if you don't mind, just hold a thought. So guys, I want to thank you again. Remember, tomorrow I'll be on TikTok 7:30 in the morning for a guided meditation, a little group read, and then come back here on Facebook and on YouTube and also Instagram at 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to do guided meditation, and we'll do a little bit of chat, and that will be our sending off before I go to Ecuador, and I'll do my best to do a little live from Ecuador. If you haven't signed up yet, remember we have our 6-week program coming up in April, Empower You and Renew. And like Dr. Susan said, Sail with Spirit is in September. Sail with Spirit is in September. So I'd love to have you guys come join us. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. From our hearts to yours. Thanks, everybody. And Dr. Susan, hold that thought for a second. Guys, have a beautiful night, and I'll see you soon. Take care.